I've had people ask me about how do they get the email address of someone in their team. Follow-up's key. I understand that. Follow-up is key. I understand that. You want to follow up with your people, keep them close. Always say that. Stay close. You will go far. So I'll be quick, short. So I'll give you an example here. Let's say like William Wong, good for you. New person. So Mr. Moonwee Wong here. You could either copy the name. This is in your, sorry, you'd go to your back office, log in, go to product purchase. This is a great report right here, product purchase. Then you can see the latest people. So you could you copy their ID number. This is what I found is the easiest to do it. Copy their ID number. Now you're going to go up here to my network. So I've already opened it. You go to my network. Now, look, I'll give you an example. So you want to find this distributor. So you're going to paste, you go to over to the right. I like to use sponsor tree. Why? Because your whole team is really easy. Look, when you're on this one, it's very hard, right? You got to get, as your team grows, it's getting wider and wider, and you got to make it smaller, and it's harder to navigate, right? You got to keep opening it up. And then you got to open it up here. This sponsor tree. It's the exact same. It's your personal sponsored team. Nobody that's been placed. If someone has been placed in your business, right, through the holding tank, you do not have access to that team's personal information. Okay. So I like this one. You can just scroll down. Like there we go down. Let's go down to the, here's the personally sponsored in my team. So I know where this team is. So we go down and I go down to the Australia leg. Yes, I go to work. I do a lot of work. There we go down to the Australia leg here. And, when you put your name on, mouse on someone, it opens them up. You can get their username, do it that way. But, let's open this one up. And then, the person was asking me for this specific clip, and there's many others right here. So, okay, I'll help you. All right. So let's say you would go to your team, and let's say it was this person. You could you can either do the ID number or the username. I like to prefer the ID number. Why? Because sometimes there might be another username, but let's use that one. I copied it. See what I did? I copied the username. Now I prefer to open another window, right? So here, open in a new tab, right? I right clicked, open in a new tab. So here it is. All right, we have it. Now, I'll explain something to you before we do this. If you're going to your placement tree graph, that's where people are being placed, your team and other teams. If there's people being through the holding tank placed in your team and down below, you do not have access to anyone that was placed personal information, only your personal enrollment team. But, I like to go to here. We go to search, see on the right, search distributor, paste. There it loads it up. So there's Dave, and there's Dave email address. Got that? All right. And you can't copy it. You got to write it down yourself, right? So you remember that, and you put it into your Gmail account or whatever you're using in your teams, and now you can follow up. But that's how you find the email address of somebody that you've personally sponsored or their personally sponsored team. It's only people in your personal sponsor tree. See, sponsor tree, not placement graph. If you go there and there's someone from another team that was placed in there, you don't have access to their personal information. Go compile an email list, keep them close, send them information, all those things. All right, great for this. Thanks a lot. We'll finish this thing up right now.